guys, welcome back to your favorite channel. I am Miss Ann and today I am with Mimic Dream Studio. And if you know Mimic, guys, she has been doing my nails. That's where I've been doing my nails for the past 4 years. So I am at Mimic today and she's going to be sharing a bit of her story, her journey, how she started, what she does, the services that she offers, where she is based, and what inspired her to start doing nails. And also she's also a very good makeup artist. So today we're going to be with Mimic and we're gonna know more about Mimic Dream Studio. Okay, so today, as I said, guys, we are at Mimic Dream Studio and I'm getting my toenails. Yes, my toes done. Guys, if you are a lady, even you also do a romantic.
Yeah, men also get
they also get their toes done. And nails done. Nails, how do you do for men?
Yeah, it's called buff and shine.
Okay.
It's just besides just removing the dirty and the dead skin. And then you put top coat if they want something shiny. If they don't, then it's fine, just leave it like that.
Okay, so if you want to surprise your men, bring them to Mimic Dream Studio. We'll get my nails. So today I'm just going to have a quick toenail.
Gel, we're doing a gel toenail.
We're doing a gel toenails, and is it? Okay, so Mimic, you know I'm very inspired by the work that you do. I've known Mimic for the past, I don't know, for a long time. And when she started doing her nails, I was there.
Yeah, started with house calls.
Yeah, I started with house calls. If you check my page, when I was staying in Leicester that time, I actually came and she did my nails at home. And it just started September 6th. And how has been the experience? Because it's more than 4 years now.
It's been more than 4 years. It feels like it's been a lifetime actually.
What made you choose to say I want to do nails?
You know, it was being
university.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was rebellious because I just wanted to piss off my mom. So I was like, let me do my nails.
What were you studying at school? What was you sitting?
UWC. I was doing psychology.
Okay.
So my mom had gotten me a job like as a consultant, and at that time I just finished my practicals, my assessment. So mentally I was not really in a good state to start work there. I was gonna be like, I was gonna go. 2021. I was 20 to 21 years. So at that time I was gonna go in a very deep hole, and I wasn't gonna recover from it. So the pressure would be a better fizzy, and you don't wanna go to work, and there's work. It's not like there's no work. Work is there.
But why didn't you want to go to work?
I wasn't ready, and also where I was working, it was becoming toxic.
Okay.
Because it was like a construction company.
Okay.
So it was now becoming toxic, and my mom knew I couldn't keep up there. So I was like, okay, it's fine. I had Mariana and my plans, and then I went and bought my first kid. So my mom thought it's a hobby that I'm just gonna do and get over it. But hey.
So what did they say at first when you said, Mom, I don't want to go to work? Without into my nails.
It's imparent.
I know.
Especially the moms. That was one of the biggest challenge because at first my parents were not supportive.
Okay.
They went, and it was very hard because when I started I didn't even have clients. So sometimes I end up asking them money for transport to go to work and come back with no money. So it was a bit tricky. But we are here.
So did you start with renting premises, or you started doing house calls?
I started doing house calls at first when I stayed at my mom's place. Okay. But at that time I was still working.
Okay.
So I wasn't really taking it seriously. I'm doing this. I'm just spending time on trying to get brand awareness. And when I finally resigned, in my head I thought to be a successful business you need to have something big to show.
Okay.
So I was like, if I rent my place, I buy this, I do this, I make uniforms, I do this, I'll have clients.
Is that when you opened the office in
in Woodstock?
Guys, this child, they opened a studio in Woodstock, you know,
and
in CapeTown.
Was
in
4.5.
And you see that area, it's very close to town, and the rentals, I'm telling you, it was really for the office Woodstock. But how was the experience?
Yeah, the experience, there were times that I really wanted to quit. I don't lie to you. There were times I really wanted to quit. There were times that I would want to look for a job. But I feel like I'm not trying to be bad or what, but I feel like me moving out of my parents' house helped me a lot because I got to really focus on work.
Okay.
Unlike when I was back home. When I was back home, the pressure, I used to give Mari, I used to support in the house, I used to do this. Now there's nothing, you understand? And Maria and you are capable of but I just drop out. And that time they didn't know that I had.
You lie.
So it was a bit difficult. So when I moved out, that's when I really, because you know, when you're around like too much pressure and you end up thinking that this people are toxic, this people are
okay.
So it ends up affecting you mentally.
Okay.
So when I moved out, and I think by that time that's when I met my husband, and he's one person that if I make it there, I owe it to him.
You gotta buy him a Maserati, baby.
So it's been a journey, but it's not easy though.
Let's talk about this Woodstock premises that you rented, because I see a lot of people, they face that same challenge. When you're starting a business, you want to go big. You want to say, can I do a company? I remember at Noble Marketing Solutions, we closed our offices times of COVID, and we never really to go back to those premises. And people are like, you know what, you can't be working from home. You can own a business, my premises or my offices, but sometimes it ends up straining you.
Like
rentals. So tell me, what I'm better experience it's month end.
Yeah, it's been like that for me for 3 years.
You lie.
Ever since I opened this one. Because when I started with renting in Woodstock. So from Woodstock, I went to another premises in Woodstock, and it's been paying rent. And I couldn't even buy Chikafu, I couldn't even buy stock. And then I went to Kensington. And when I was in Kensington, I was renting. To a point where I was like, nah, I was like, I'm gonna close. Because in my mind, I was like, I can't work from home. I've been renting, what are people gonna say?
Yes.
And are my clients gonna come and stuff like that? But I went on TikTok and I looked and I saw other people doing it. I was like, I'm gonna try and do it. So I think with me, the 3 years that I've been renting, if I had started with working from home, I would be far by now. I would, if I had worked from home maybe 2 years, and maybe the third year I would have went and rent, and I would have a better knowledge or a better way to handle it. Yes. So in the years of renting, it was just survival mode. It was just survival. You take every client, you take everything. You can't even differentiate what you are really doing, because I was doing everything.
Okay.
So there's
just to survive.
Yes, just to survive. I want eyebrows. I tell them makeup. You see, I got 50 rand. Because at that time you think every cent counts.
Okay.
But when you work from home, I think working from home or starting small, it gives you time to really understand, why did I start this? Why am I doing this? Where am I going? Where do I want to be? What is it about my brand? Am I just all about chasing money, or am I about creating memories, or am I about creating moments, or am I about giving people the best experience? Why am I doing it? Because you now have time to really reflect on it.
No, that's beautiful. That's a very interesting journey, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to learn from your story to say when you're starting a business, it's wise to start small. Especially Kanama resources are limited. It's very wise to start small, which is the end binjana. And then mimic pane like a stereotype about people in your industry. I know I've known you for a very long time. I know you are married, you've got a beautiful family. But when people talk about nails, they are associated with single or bishu. Have you ever faced that in your business?
Yes.
Or like maybe from other family members or friends to say you are associated
I actually faced it from clients, especially in our community, and who are married. But what I've noticed is growing up, most women were not working.
Okay.
So people were working most of the time, the single mothers, because they needed every income they can get. And when you are outside, I think you have options and other things like that. And I think in our society, people used to think, you are into that, but it's not that. Okay. So I've really gotten a lot of judgments, like from a lot of people. Yeah. But now I think with exposure, people have really it's actually more about surviving, feeding your family, and
because then I've realized that there's nail techs and nail techs, hairdressers, makeup who are any more than office people.
Yeah.
And it's also office but I'm glad you chose your path and you are doing very well and you don't let like the world judge you.
Yeah.
Yes. And as a young mother, what challenges have you faced? Because then you are a nail tech, you are a mother, you got pregnant, you're a wife. How do you juggle to say you have to take off your family and you also have to focus on your business?
If I can be honest, people say it's not easy. And it's never easy. I don't think I've ever had something that was easy. But I think you just have to find the balance in it. Because when I was renting, I never had time for my house because I was working Sunday to Sunday. Sometimes I'm not even
to meet up the target.
You understand? Because you have rent to pay, you have a newborn baby. So I was working Sunday to Sunday. And to that point, sometimes I remember my husband would come and sit in the office where I'm working with my daughter, so that she just get to see me, because there is I'm not making time for them, and everything was tricky. I don't lie to you. Being a mom, so when I decided to work from home, it's also one of the things that I had to consider, because I would leave home around 7, come back at 10, and my daughter hasn't eaten anything, and she's even less than a year. And now when I get home, I have to start cooking, I have to start doing this. So it was really difficult at that time, like managing everything was difficult. But when I started working from home, it's now easy because I get to manage my time. And my husband, he also offers, because this life, we're not doing it alone. This parenthood is not you, because you're the mother, you have to cater for everything. So both of us have to help in. If your help is when you wake up, you bath the baby and you leave, or you wash the dishes, you do it. When I wake up, I'm not now doing too much that to the point where my body is exhausted. I'm doing a bit. So it all has to do with helping each other. That way it makes
having a supportive husband.
Yes. Having a supportive family. Because sometimes you are tired, you just want to go and breathe, but you can't go anywhere because you have a child. So having also a good supportive system also is very important.
Okay, that's interesting. And tell me, Mimik, you say there are young ladies maybe like to further their studies or to follow their passion. What advice would you give to them? Someone who's sitting at home who is saying, I want to be a nail tech, but and now going to poly or college to study that, what advice would you give them?
In Angu with nails, I didn't go to school for nails. I remember my dad.
You didn't go to school for that?
No. My dad paid for me to do, because when I came here, he wanted me to do some solo, because I've always been fascinated about kuruka, makeup and stuff like that. So I was like, I want you to do Zunzuma work. And I was like, no, I want to go to university, I want to do this, because out of my school, mates were what?
Same do I couldn't use my parents.
You see. So, but as I went, I realized that, nah, it's not it. And if you are passionate about something, and these days now, now I'm gonna speak in Shona with this part. These days, there's a lot of opportunity than when I learned. Because when I learned, it was around 2020, 2021. We didn't have TikTok. TikTok at that time we had it, but it was used for jokes. Facebook was not as informative as it is. It was people posting updates about their life. YouTube, because you need Wi-Fi. In those days, Wi-Fi wasn't really a thing. You would use Cell C and MTN data. And sometimes you buy WhatsApp or Facebook data. So with me, I would take a picture, not try to redivide it, how did they do it, and then I'll try to do it. But these days, you have an opportunity to have TikTok. People are now doing tutorials on TikTok. I'm also teaching people on TikTok. I have people that I've helped on TikTok. There's Facebook, there's YouTube. People are now creating YouTube channels. People are now posting steps on YouTube. Google, if you ask Google and ChatGPT, it will give you ways. So if you're passionate about something, you don't have to necessarily go to school. If you have noticed, people who go to school to do this, they actually struggle to navigate through the industry than someone who's self-taught.
Is it?
Because when you're self-taught, you're very complex, you're very comfortable, you're flexible. Like you can learn something new quick, unlike someone who went to school. Because when you went to school, you are taught to do things this way. You understand? So it has been programmed in your head that I do things this way. But when you're self-taught, you're not scared to try. You're not scared to, because you're not. I did it and it worked. I can do this. It cannot. But unlike when you went to school, they said we shouldn't do this. You understand?
That's very interesting.
It's very easy to learn these days. Like it's very, very easy. If you are really serious about it, you can learn and you can earn a living. You might not live as a luxurious life. You might not earn a lot of money, but you can earn a bit. That money that you're earning, it can help you.
Guys, if you want to start something, if you're passionate about something and you don't have enough resources, you don't have to wait and say, I don't have the money, I'm still waiting for a guardian angel to send me money. Start with what you have. There is internet now. Focus on that. Utilize the Wi-Fi, the data. Know the places to, like the pages to follow. Go on TikTok, follow Neltex. You can even follow me. She mentioned that she also does online classes, tutorials for free. You also go on YouTube, search for nail techs if you want to be a nail technician. Search for makeup artist if you want to be a makeup artist. Don't let your circumstance limit you to say I do not have this and that. Look at Mimic now. She's making a living. She has started her business. She has made her mistakes, but yes, she is taking care of a beautiful family, taking care of herself. She is now empowered, and which is a beautiful thing. And Mimic, tell me now, when it comes to there's this issue Irguneta on social media. Yeah, by bits. It's very sad. That child is only 19 and
she's 19.
She is 19. And what's your take on that issue? Do you follow that story?
I did. It's actually weird because I'm gonna video on my hero.
Okay.
And then I later learned I saw now Yakunis by Bitani Murume by Bitani. There's a song that is trending by Bitani Murume. So that's when I went back to actually follow the story. That story has a lot of factors because I feel like yes, we might say there's now technology, there's now exposure, but I feel like in some parts of the world we still have felt the girl child.
Yes.
Somewhere, somehow, because we still have people who believe that unojaramana oro. And that's it. You don't care there's a future. And in days that we're living in, some husbands, some families, they're being taken care of with the women. Because women they can now get jobs. But not with most people went to UK, if you can be honest. Higher percentage were women. Because they did my courses, they did what and they went. But to go there. You understand? And now by Coco they now realize that life is what is. So I feel like if we can give a girl child an opportunity, if we can give a girl child a chance to go and explore the world. Yes, I know we might say school is expensive and stuff like that, but there are short courses, there are online courses. Try to find ways so that you can educate your child, because once everyone is made it. You understand it?
You know what? You raised a very important point, and that's not about Kuti. We have felt the girl child, and do you know that Pana by Beats there's an issue here Precious Precious was interviewed at Fans Journey. Precious Paukan's watching the Ukudiwa ku Harare for an interview. What did you Chichakayam from WhatsApp? Social media. Many people they actually don't know what social media is. So to mention but they don't have the exposure that we have. So you find with these kids now, like Panaba Beat, I feel like it's also because we have got exposure. We feel good anema onero at now, which is not it. And it's really sad.
It's really sad.
It's really sad. Because there is internet.
Yeah.
Kutawale data because Zimbabwe in hours in Sim. Kuti we never social media which I go with the way data is expensive. Uri town unogona kutoita zuva rese usina kuenda paFacebook. So imagine munhu ari kumusha asitorina phone yachona. And you find that sometimes to know you get exposure by seeing things like online.
Yeah.
So imagine if you're limited, you only know the life yekugara kumusha wapedza form 2 hausi kutoziva kuti kuna vanhu vanozoenda kuform 6 hausi kutoziva kuti kuna vanhu vanozoenda kuuniversity hausi kuziva kuti kuna magroup akadai so
but with that, like let's say with Bybit zvakaitika, yes hanzi yadona yarasika, but I saw kuti hanzi kwanga kwanza ari kuvhurwa page anganzi ari kudzosera chikoro, and
but the pressure imagine kuti wangobuditswa mumusha haunyatsozivi zvakawanda.
That's where you need people around you who can guide you.
Yeah, patiently it. Also
that's where you need to be discerning. You need to discern kuti who can I associate with. But I understand, like there's this pressure that comes with just you woke up today, you are no one, tomorrow you're famous.
Everyone knows you.
You understand? I even know that this person, and I haven't been in so many years. So that's why you need to, and I'm happy that she is married. I might not be happy because she got married young, but I'm happy that she's married, because I feel like with marriage, there's something Chinoko hold her back.
Like she won't depend.
No, I feel like she was gonna do one.
We're gonna start another story now because
married.
No,
wait,
no,
let me
no,
give you my point. Married. Every guy would want to associate with Bybit. You understand? Because Bybit now Bybit any exposure. So if I go, ndaka pushwa. Okay. Like you see with what happened with my Titi, we have my Titi for example. Most people will go to
oh yeah, to be pushed.
Yeah, to push them.
Yeah,
so at least now Anne husband, you understand? So at least now Anne husband, you know, a bit of like protective cover, you understand? But also on that, the husband should now limit, take advantage. You're good, you're change you're set because opportunity people who are on social media. So social media, wakatona totombona mkana. It's not to talk about followers, but putika. Well, they say bad publicity is good publicity. What everyone is on her. Now, up for no guide of Shandisa does opportunity. One way to say, any my brand just Antanga Kuya, Monanka Sozo Groj Koro. Within a year, their life changed. That is how like I always get inspired by Nanyati. Nanyati. Last few years back, there were no one. Right to City but now see where they are. And I like that they have asked evil, but they are going back to take everyone out to come out of that system.
Yeah, I think but you know the issue and Nigeria again is when you're married when you're protection in your life. Now in a bad way and they end up vakugara ma-abusive marriages because vanenge vachiti we want that name yekunzi we are married. Young ladies hatina kuti gara marriage because even parabebit we don't know, iye ndega anoziva kuti situation yakamira sei, but we're just saying kuti if you're happy in your marriage, it's good. If you've got a kind partner, there are good husbands out there, but you don't have kuti ufeel like you are whole when you have a husband. No, that's not the point.
That's not the point we're giving you. So what will prevent our boys
whilst we are on that thing of marriage, what is the importance of being empowered, especially when you're married? Because I
think it's because I got married at a very young age. I started at a very young age.
And sometimes, yeah, it's
very important. Very important. Like very important because
ukafunga kuchitengera sapatina yako unozvitengera sapatina yako. Ukafunga kuti ndanogadzirwa ma-nails unogadzira ma-nails wega.
Like Maria Madomasa hauna. Maria, I feel like munhu unofana kuva nekamari, like you need to be able, unogona kusava nekuti murume wako ari kuita mari yakawanda haukwikidzani pari, but I feel like making for yourself gives you like it's like it gives you sort of like a protection because kana uchizvishandira unogona kuudza munhu kuti wangu ndakuenda I can work for myself, you understand? Kana andogara itoziva kuti munhu is not with me because there's nowhere else she can go.
Katagarira masofa.
Or kunzi aneni because hana option.
Yeah.
Or aneni because akandisiya where she gonna go.
Yes.
Most of us, they are orphans. Some of us, yes, I'm blessed I still have my parents, but with her, she's like an orphan, you get it. So that kunzi asiri kushanda izvo zvakarohwa nende. Ine chimudzatokumba kumandivana.
Marriage.
You see, I'm sorry,
so it is very important to be empowered. Munhu wemukadzi nyangwe dhedhirane mari just chingozvishandira ungoita zvimari zvako, so ukafunga kuti ndinoenda kumimiki nogadzira ma-nails hauchasweri wakamirira kuti ndakamirira wife allowance mazondinyemerei mari ndazodini, unongoenda unozvigadzira ma-nails ako zvakanaka usina stress. Ukafunga kuti watengerawo date present haumiriri kuti vazokupa mari, unongoshandisawo mari yako yaunenge unayo. It's very liberating. So yeah guys, this is what we had today. Maybe do you have anything else? Okay guys, if you want cheaper, but then I hate
I'm talking to them now.
Okay, so guys, if you want to do your nails, are you still doing my lessons, Bishop?
Not for this year, I'm not, but I'm gonna start next year again.
Okay, so next year if you want kudzidziswa kana uchiona kuti iwewo zvekunodzidza wega paYouTube zvinokunetsa, uchida kunyatsoenda physically uchidzidziswa, Mimic, they offer those services. What else do you offer, Mishi?
We do my nails. We teach my nails. That's why I'm gonna use drum. We do my nails, we do makeup, I do my lashes. So between those I can teach you, because I teach you what I do.
Okay.
I can't teach you something that I don't do.
So classes they will resume next year. This year zvakatofara graduate. Yes. And then kana unoita my nails, what's the process yekubhuka and unenge uchiwanikwa kupi and phone number so also?
Good. I'm in Goodwood.
Goodwood in CapeTown. Okay.
Vasco area. So if you want to book, you can check online on Google. You can just type Mimi Dream Studio, Panobuda my profile, and there's a link, there's a website you need to book appointment. You can go select your time slot and your date, and then you book. And or you can WhatsApp me on 065-854-1828. You can WhatsApp me, or you can go on all my social media platforms. It's Mimi Dream Studio, and then you can, you see, working from home. I'm gonna do this one to change your pan by Baba. When you client. And then you can WhatsApp me on per numbers and the Torah, or you're not gonna check up on my social medias angle and you want the text there and then I'll reply you. Pabuki! The shiri papo. If I about the deposit, there's a deposit fee, 100 rand. Yeah, no.
100 rand, Michelle. Is it inclusive or it's
inclusive? It will get deducted. Let's say my nails are going to be 200. So when you come, you're going to 100 rand.
Okay.
So the 100 rand they can go to this year you are coming, because most people or they say we are coming but they are nowhere to be found. Or I know could block, or I know could dirty the jungle muka. Therefore, no me rides me 2 hours. So booking protects me, it protects you, because in and once you come sorry, now somewhere. Sorry, something. You see, it also bounds me. I need to
client, and they need to deliver.
Yes.
Okay. Now that's fine, guys. I hope you have learned one or two from our chat with Mimic Dream Studio. She is the CEO of Mimic Dream Studio. At how old?
Guys, I'm the CEO. I'm the worker.
The CEO, the accountant, the marketer, the content creator.
I'm everything. I'm the cleaner. I'm the stock taker and the administrator. So yeah. We are grateful though.
No, thank you so much, Mimic, for your time, guys. If you want to do your nails, you know where to go. The famous Mimic Manzwachi Taura, Jenny, and what she offers. If you want to do classes, you come, you book. Talk to her on here. I'll put the WhatsApp number. Yes, talk to her. Book your slot for next year, especially early next year. When January, February, December. Thank you so much, guys, for your time. Thank you so much for watching. Please share this video so that you can also inspire other young ladies out there to know that you can start your business from scratch. The challenges that you can face, she has shared her journey, and you can also learn. And guys, if you are into business, or if you want to start a business and you want to register your company, you know I am your girl. At Global Marketing Solutions, we do company registration. If you've registered your company and if you want to stay compliant, we also assist with that. If you want to open a business bank account, we also assist with that. You can contact me on 084 644 5316. And that's how you business register. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Bye.
guys. Bye.